Chapter 7, your permutations and combination. Today we are going to discuss under permutation. The topic is factorial notation. Let us understand what exactly the factorial notation means. You can see here by the definition, the continued product of first n natural number is called the n factorial, and it is denoted by factorial n. So the continued product of first n natural number, for example अगर 3 है तो आप 1 factorial 3, you can see here factorial 3 आपका अगर है तो ये लिखा जा सकता है 1 into 2 into 3. So the notation for 1 into 2 into 3 can also be in this way, factorial or factorial 3. In the same way, if instead of 3 we are having n natural number, then how it can be? It is n factorial और उसका notation आपका क्या होगा? n factorial or factorial n, right? So this is how we are going to say n factorial का ये आपका definition हो गया. Now factorial n is equal to 1 into 2 into 3, that is equal to n minus 1 into n. Clearly n factorial is defined, ये चीज आपको important है, this is defined only for positive integers, or in other words we can say it's only defined for your whole numbers. Now deduction, we are going to deduct one formula. You can see here n factorial is written as 1 into 2 into 3 till n minus 1 into n. यहाँ पे हमने n बाहर ले लिया, हमारे ये टर्म आपके क्या है ब्रैकेट में. अब आप देखिए जब ये आपका n तक था तो आप इसको n फैक्टोरियल लिखते थे. अब ब्रैकेट वाला टर्म आपका कहाँ था कि n minus 1. So this can be written as factorial. You can see here this is your n minus 1 factorial into n. Now this is the formula which can be used. Suppose आपको 6 factorial निकालना है. So you can write here 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now you just take 6 here. So this all the numbers together can be written as factorial 5. So 6 can be written as 6 factorial 5. Similarly, your factorial 5 can be written as 5 into factorial 4. So this is how this formula helps us to work out the question. Now in this you can see here, when we put n is equal to 1 in n factorial, so what it will be, you can see here, this is n and n minus 1 factorial. Keep the value of n is equal to 1, 1 is equal to 1 and this is 0. So your 0 factorial, right, is equal to 1 factorial upon 1, and that is equal to 1. The very important thing which is here to see is meaning of the 0 factorial. Okay, so 0 factorial has no meaning. One thing you should remember, that 0 factorial has no meaning. For our calculation we just write 0 factorial, value of 0 factorial is equal to 1. So we have seen the definition of n factorial, that is the continued product of the first n natural number, and the deduction that n factorial is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. With that we have worked out for the 0 factorial value which is equal to 1, and the meaning of the 0 factorial, as it is said, it has got no meaning. Just for our calculation we use it, 0 factorial is equal to 1. We are here to see some questions related with the factorial notation. For that we have taken here 4 different types of the question. Our question number 1 is having here 3 subdivision. Your first question is find the value of 10 factorial divided by 8 factorial. So you know your 10 factorial can be written as 10 into 9 into factorial 8 upon 8 factorial, and this will give you 90. You can see here 8 factorial and 8 factorial get cancelled. In question number 2, you have got here 10 factorial. Your 10 factorial, as in denominator we are having 5 factorial into 5 factorial. So this can be written as 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial upon 5 factorial, and this your 5 factorial can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this get cancelled. 2 1s are, 2 3s are, again we can get this 3 cancelled, 4 1s are, 4 2s are 8, 5 1s are, 5 2s are 10. So you can see here your 2 9s are 18, 18 2s are 36, and 36 into 7, this is your 252, right? Now coming to the third one, this is here 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. Always remember the bigger number should be reduced to the smaller one. So let this 4 factorial be as it is. Your 5 factorial can be written as 5 into 4 factorial. We can take 4 factorial common. This becomes 1 plus 5, right? Now your 4 factorial can be written as 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 6, which will give you 144. You can see here 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24, 24 into 6, that is your 144. Moving on to the question number 2. In your question number 2, it's given that 1 upon 9 factorial plus 1 upon 10 factorial is equal to x upon 11 factorial. Find the value of x. Here also you can see that 11 factorial, 10 factorial, 9 factorial. सबसे छोटा आपका क्या है 9 factorial. So 10 factorial can be written as 10 into 9 factorial, and your 11 factorial can be written as 11 into 10 into 9 factorial. So 1 upon 9 factorial plus 1 upon 10 into 9 factorial is equal to x upon 11 into 10 into 9 factorial. Now you can see that in each term denominator there is a 9 factorial, so you can get these term cancelled by taking the common. Now this is 11 upon 10 is equal to x upon 11 into 10, right? Your 10 and 10 will be cancelled, so we are here with x is equal to 121, that is 11 into 11. Now moving on to the question number 3. Your question number 3, you can see here if n plus 1 factorial is equal to 12, n minus 1 factorial, then find the value of n. So this n plus 1 is a bigger, so we will reduce n plus 1 factorial. This will be n plus 1 into n minus 1 this is n minus 1 factorial is equal to 12, n minus 1. So we can get this cancelled. So this takes the form n square plus n minus 12 is equal to 0. So n square plus 4n minus 3n minus 12 is equal to 0. n plus 4 minus 3 n plus 4 is equal to 0. So here n minus 3 and n plus 4 is equal to 0. So you can see here, from here we will be getting n is equal to 3 when n minus 3 is equal to 0 implies n is equal to 3. In the next case, n plus 4 is equal to 0, n is equal to minus 4. We have already seen that n factorial is defined only if n is your whole number, which is also known as your positive integer. So we are here with, it is only defined for the positive integers. Okay. So now let us come to the question number 4. In question number 4, we are given with the ratio, and with the help of that we are supposed to find out the value of n. So this is here n factorial upon 2 factorial n minus 2, right, divided by again n factorial 4 n minus 4 this is equal to 2 upon 1. You can see that this get cancelled, right? Out of n minus 2 and n minus 4, n minus 2 will be reduced. So this takes the form, you can see here. Now, 4 factorial can be written as 4 into 3 into 2 factorial. This is your n minus 4 upon 2 factorial. N minus 2 factorial can be written as n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4 factorial, and this is your 2 upon 1. You can see that 2 factorial and this n minus 4 factorial get cancelled. Here also 2 1s are, 2 2s are. So we are here with 6 is equal to n minus 2, n minus 3. This takes the form 6 is equal to n square minus 5n plus 6. So we are here with n square minus 5n is equal to 0. n minus 5 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 5. So we are here with two values, n is equal to 0 or n is equal to 5. But you can see that n is equal to 0 will not satisfy. If you keep a value of n 0 and here also 0, then this factorial is in the negative, which already it is said that it cannot be negative, it has to be the positive whole number. Therefore, n is equal to 0 is not possible. Therefore, for given question, the value of n is equal to 5. So you can see here, when you keep here n is equal to 0, this becomes minus 2 factorial and here it becomes minus 4, which is not defined. Thus we have seen the introduction of factorial and also the question related with the factorial notation. Thank you.